All right. All right. We are back with Autumn Ragland. The band is called Ragland. The new album is Guardian. So far, we've heard I Think I Love You Too Much. We've heard Guns in the House. And last but not least, we just heard Throwing My Life Away featuring Sunny Sweeney. Um, that was a song that you already put out on an earlier album, but I had to feature it in this discussion because it's just so good. Um, why did you choose to revisit that song?
Well, I didn't like the original production, and I didn't feel like I got enough attention on the last record. Those were the two things. Because I didn't feel like we got to put the time into it that I wanted. With both the production and the promotion on it. Because we went into COVID, like I think, like very shortly after that record was released. And it's such an important song to me, and I was like, this it's not fair that we didn't get to promote this song. I feel like it could be so much better. And so I was like, let's re-release it, but let's make it like 1,000 times better, and let's put somebody on there, another female. Um, and that's why we did it. We wanted to push it a little bit more, get it some more attention.
And you got quite a female.
Yes, we got Sunny Sweeney to sing on that song. So it's crazy.
So, do you feel those things about your music career? Do you feel the judgments and the doubts?
Yeah, absolutely. All the time, definitely. And because I mean, I wouldn't have written it if I didn't feel those things. And I definitely wouldn't have put it out there. I, you realize the longer that you do this, when you're a woman, that there's just some things that they just are what they are. It is what it is, kind of thing. Um, and these are like direct experiences I've had. Um, like you hear the first it's like walking in heels, and ain't worth all the hurting, you know and it's talking about like basically, you're at an event and I'm all dressed up and I'm having, put that face on that we talked about, and I think I love you too much, and smile and be perfect, and it's miserable actually. But you don't see that on the guy's side. They don't generally have to do that or put that much effort in. Um, I would see guys at the same event, just wearing like jeans and sneakers and have a sour look on their face, and people are still flocking to them, wanting to talk to them, and um, not saying anything bad about them. And I know if I did the same thing, that they'd be like, oh, she doesn't put effort in. Oh, she's snotty. Oh, she has an attitude. She doesn't care. Um, and I know that. So I have to put that extra effort in. And it's like that, you know, for all girls. So yeah, I would say that I definitely feel like I believe in everything I wrote in that song.
And people will actually say that to you?
Yeah, I mean, I've definitely gotten that a lot. Like we had talked about how, people will think I look mean or unapproachable. I've definitely been influenced to try to like, dress differently. I they want me to smile and be, more glittery and girly and feminine. Um, and a lot of times that's just not me. I'm not. I'm kind of mixed between girly girl and tomboy, so I don't really care about those kinds of things. And I don't like that the way that I physically present myself is supposed to say more about my music than my music does. And that seems to be the case. So yeah.
Especially, I think, because you talked about how you write some of your better music when you're sad.
Right.
And it's a bit of a clash
Yeah.
going in trying to smile as much as possible and then unleashing a song like Guns in the House.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know if it would gel for me if you sat up there glittery and smiling singing that.
Yeah, and that's exactly my point. Is it makes no sense that I'm required to be really good and deep and write these songs and um be a good artist. And to me, writing songs like that is being a good artist and being true to myself. But then, I have to have that to prove myself. But then I also have to do the complete opposite of that and be fake. Like it doesn't make any sense.
No, I'm sorry that you have to go through that.
Oh, it's all good. I'm used to it now. I'm an expert.
The end, you talk about, feeling crumpled up and used.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you feel the appreciation in today's interview for the record you put out. I I am all there for the depths, and I don't really care if you're smiling or not. Although, as I'm saying this to you, you seem to be genuinely smiling. So,
Yeah. Yeah. I did like I'm smiley if I'm happy. That's what I'm like. That's what I tell people. I was like, I smile if I'm happy, but like, you want me to sing those songs and be like this the whole time? That seems weird. That's very strange. That's a strange requirement of women in the industry. But no, I'm really glad that you like the record. That's awesome. We worked on it really hard and it was a lot. So I'm just glad when anybody says they like it.
so at the end of all my shows, I ask my guests to choose a song, and I give them a little category. And for you, because you did a duet with such an excellent Red Dirt artist as Sunny Sweeney, I'm gonna ask you to choose one of her songs, one of your favorites.
Bottle by My Bed, 100%. That is my favorite song by her.
Very nice choice. Autumn Ragland, thanks so much for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for having me.